Hello everyone and welcome to the Vortex, where lies and falsehoods are trapped and exposed. I'm Michael Voris reporting to you from downtown Manila in the beautiful Philippines, standing in front of the wonderful, beautiful cathedral here in Manila. This is our last report from Manila, at least for a while, and we wanted to share some reflections with you. We came here at the request of pro-life Catholics working with their bishops who are fighting the culture of death in the form of a liberal pro-contraception bill being pushed through the Filipino Congress. During our week here, a number of stark contrasts between the Filipino bishops and the U.S. bishops have just jumped out at us. Here, the church is mobilized, and where it might have fallen asleep a little bit, it is now fully awake and fighting furiously for the protection of life. Earlier this month, the Filipino Conference of Catholic Bishops issued a pastoral letter that clearly and unambiguously states church teaching on the issue of contraception and doesn't conflate it with weak and watered-down language about other issues, which end up diluting the whole message. There's nothing unclear here. No one is wondering just exactly what the bishops are saying. No one sits around scratching their heads asking which issue is more important, human life or social justice, which of course stands in stark contrast to the situation in the United States, where Catholic politicians blather on about being pro-choice, personally opposed, and only a very few bishops actually object or do something about it. Awards are handed out like candy from Catholic colleges and Catholic organizations to these pro-abortion Catholics, and barely a peep. Even when Obama disgraced the stage at Notre Dame's commencement nearly 2 years ago, less than half of the bishops said anything, and nothing happened to Notre Dame. That would not have happened here in the Philippines, and you can take that to the bank. So the question is, what is the difference between the Filipino and American bishops? Not all the American bishops to be certain, but enough to make the contrast vivid. The answer to that question is so involved that it would take a year's worth of Vortex episodes to even begin to tackle it. But here's a hint. Here in the Catholic Philippines, you'd be hard-pressed to find a priest dissenting from church teaching from the pulpit or engaged in sexual abuse of minor boys. And if you could locate such a priest, it'd be a safe bet he wouldn't be a priest for very long. As Cardinal Burke said in a speech we attended in Rome last October, disobedience to church teaching among the clergy is usually related to chastity. We say goodbye to you now from the Philippines. For now, we'd like to express our gratitude to our hosts and say hello to all of the dozens of wonderful faith-filled people we've met and the thousands we've got the opportunity to stand before and talk. May God continue to uphold you and your bishops in the fight against the culture of death. Be assured of the prayers of the Universal Church on behalf of you and your efforts. So from the Philippines, I'm Michael Voris. God bless you.
Please help us keep delivering these kinds of messages that so desperately need to be heard and acted on. Join RealCatholicTV.com today as a premium subscriber. Become immersed in the faith established by Jesus Christ. The Catholic Church is the only hope against evil because that is its God-given mission. As our Lord said, apart from me, you can do nothing. Join RealCatholicTV.com today as a premium subscriber and come to learn and love Christ more deeply.